Hello, what's up? It's your girl Twan the Mystic from housemystic.com. Hello and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I am Twan the Mystic. Okay, so in today's reading, we are talking all about messages from your future self. I did one of these before and it's so funny because it literally came true for me. I don't know about you guys. I know some people came back actually and said like, "Oh, this all the stuff you said about the future, it actually came true." So I'm like, let me do another one. So yes, go ahead and light your incense, light your candles, and light your blunts because we're about to get real deep with this reading. And if you love deep, insightful, accurate pick cards, definitely keep watching and definitely hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. So go ahead and pick the number or the picture you feel the most drawn to, and then go to the corresponding timestamp in my description or my comment section, and I will see you at your timestamp. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number one, let's get into your reading all about messages from your future self, okay? And let me just let you know if you're interested in joining the Mystic Collective, which is my membership where I post exclusive pick a cards, daily collective readings, monthly rituals, all that good stuff. That information is below, okay? And also, if you want to book a reading, that's below. All right, so yeah, let's get into your reading. So, the first few cards are meant to be like what's going on with you right now, and then we're gonna see what your future self has to say. All right. So, the Sun, very interesting. The Ace of Pentacles, but you know what's so funny? How look how the Ace of Pentacles looks, and then look how the Sun looks. Doesn't it almost look the same? Okay. And then we have Four of Cups. And then we have Page of Cups. Okay. Interesting how... Okay, look at this. Look at this real quick. I'm a very visual person, but look at this. See how this person is like this cup is coming out the sky, but then we have this person that's holding the cup now, and there's a fish coming out of it. So both look related. Okay. So I feel like, and then even this, like how this looks like it's coming out, well, coming out the sky, and then look how the little baby is, it almost looks like they're holding, well, I mean, those are sunflowers, but it almost looks like it's holding one of the sunflowers. Okay, so I feel like what's going on with you right now, and I can already see what your future self is saying because it almost looks like you've been wishing for something, and we'll get into it, but it's giving that your future self is saying that you will be attaining it, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. So with Ace of Cups, I want to say Ace of Cups, I meant Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun is definitely making me think that right now you are maybe worried about something, maybe worried about money, worried about maybe I don't know, like worried about something that you want to attain, worried about something that you want to accomplish. And maybe you haven't been able to accomplish it yet. Um Maybe you're wondering like will you be getting something, like you've been wishing, you've been setting intentions, you're like um trying to bring something in for you and hoping and praying and wishing that it comes. And for a lot of you guys, it may have something to do with money because we have Ace of Pentacles right here. So it may have something to do with money. It may have something to do with your career. It may even have something to do with like family or love, like just things having to do with your physical reality. Because this Ace of Pentacles makes me think like you're looking for something tangible. You're looking for security. You're looking for commitment. And you're just, maybe you've been setting intentions, intention after intention, intention after intention. You've been setting intentions about it and or for it. And you just maybe been wondering, I mean, is it coming in? Maybe it's been taking some time. But I'm just wondering if like with what's going on with you right now, I wonder if you're low-key wavering. And that's not judgment at all, because we're all human and we all waver a little bit. But um, yeah, maybe you've been wavering because you're like, okay, I don't see it, so that means it's not coming. It hasn't happened yet, so it's not coming like you are. And I just saw 411. So yeah, it's definitely giving like some type of wish that you have for yourself, and you're just wondering if it's even coming because you've been asking for so long, you've been pushing for it for so long. So maybe there's a part of you that's losing hope a little bit. There's a part of you that could be losing hope a little bit. Okay, what else am I getting here? I think that's like the main thing right now. Like you wondering if something's actually gonna come in, something, some type of intention, something that you've just been praying for. You're just hoping and praying that it comes in for you. Okay, so now let's just go ahead and get into messages from your future self. Spirit. Me and Spirit are like this, if you couldn't tell by now, because look at the very first card: status upgrade, new achievements, improved social standing, lifestyle elevation, next level. Yep. Yep. You've been asking about your money. You've been asking about your career. You're like, okay, I've been setting intentions to attain and achieve some type of goal here, and wanting my life to be different than how it's been. But with this status upgrade, it definitely is letting me know that your future self, like a message from your future self, is, yeah, you achieved it. You achieved it. You got the status upgrade. You got the, you attained that thing that you've been maybe worried about, wondering about, wishing about, praying about. You ended up attaining it. Okay. And then triggered, emotional reactions, unresolved wounds, facing past hurts. Why does this bother me? And you know what? I feel like that's how maybe you were triggered sometimes, just wondering like, okay, all this stuff is happening for other people. Why hasn't it happened for me yet? But another message I'm getting is that people are going to be a little triggered by you, low key. Maybe not even low key, high key. People are going to be very triggered because they're going to be seeing you getting everything that you want. Because with these cards right here, it looks like I said, you wished for something and then this is spirit handing it to you. And I feel like with this status upgrade, new achievements, yeah, you're definitely achieving it, and some people are going to be a little triggered. And I feel like it has something to do with your money, your career, and I'm even feeling something with your love life, because Page of Cups can have to do with surprises in love as well. So I do, and it can also do with pregnancy. So, that doesn't have to be you, but for some of you guys, yeah, people are going to be a little triggered by how your life improves rapidly and drastically. Look, unbreakable, inner toughness, enduring hardship, strength through adversity. Nothing can break me. And I feel like this is your future self coming in. Ooh, I'm getting goosebumps. Golly. Whoa, that was like a surge throughout my body. I don't know if y'all got some goosebumps, but with this unbreakable, I feel like this is your future self coming in to say right now, stay strong. That whatever you're going through right now is not going to break you, because you're about to be here. And people going to be so triggered. Y'all going to have to come back and tell me the tea, or DM me on Instagram or something like that and tell me the tea, because people are going to be so triggered. And that's why I'm like feeling like it's not just going to be career and money. There's going to be some other things, like where you live, maybe the car you have, because even how this man is stepping out of his car, it could be the car you have, the place you have, your love life, like, there's just a lot coming in for you, Pile One. It's making my heart beat very fast. Because I think you're going to be a little shocked. Because even Page of Cups, it can have to do with surprises. I think I kind of mentioned that. I said surprises in love, but it can be surprises with anything. Where you... Yeah, like, you just didn't see some of this coming. Or maybe you kind of did, but you were like, I don't even know if it's coming in because I don't see it. It's taking a long time. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you've just been saying, I don't know. But I'm telling you, people are going to be triggered. Okay, let's see. For me to keep talking about love, and then we have intimacy. Bonding, sensual, confiding. Yeah. Haha. Yep, your love life. And I'm wondering if, I don't know if you're with someone right now or you're about to be with someone that a lot of people want. Yeah. Or like, it's like the way that this person treats you. People are going to be like, well, geez. Wow. So, okay. Oh my, we have foundation established, family security. Didn't I say that you were looking for stability? You've been praying about your finances, your stability. I don't think I said security, but the fact that we have foundation is definitely giving your future self, is saying that you're gonna be more stable. Okay, a lot more stable. And then the fact that we have unbreakable right next to foundation, so it's giving, your future self is saying like your foundation is not going to be so shaky anymore. So maybe if things been a little shaky about with money, a little shaky with just a lot of different things, this is your future self coming in to be like, yeah, that's over. That shaky foundation is over. Okay? And it's making me think of astrologically. I mean, this is a timeless reading, but astrologically, I know there's something going on right now where Uranus is going back into Taurus. I forgot when it goes back into Gemini again, but I know I saw this astrologer talking about how it's like testing your or your stability one more time, but you won't experience this again. And then my phone just vibrated. So yeah. Okay. I said it again. I said it. Teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. I'm telling you that, like, your future self is coming in to say your love life is definitely turning up. Is definitely turning up. And even how I ended up putting it right here, I wonder if your love life or your future self is coming in to say that you're like maybe the next person you date is the person, or the person that you're currently dating is the person that's going to ask you to marry them. So maybe you and this person have already been discussing marriage, or maybe this is new, or maybe you're not with anyone at all. But then you and someone that you're already with, things are about to get real, or things are gonna keep going. Especially with this unbreakable foundation, I feel like, yeah, this is someone that's gonna stick by you. Okay? Or if you're not with anyone, like I said, you are gonna meet someone in the very near future where like is gonna be an unbreakable bond. Okay, and then we have okay, so this, I see we have the snake, and it says competition and enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. See, this is the triggered people. This is what I'm talking about. There's gonna be some triggered people, and I think you might be a little shocked that some of these people are triggered, or maybe even who shows that they're triggered. Like, for example, like it could even be like a friend or something, someone that you thought was your friend. And then when all this stuff starts coming in, you start seeing them acting real different, acting real funny. And you're just like, well, I thought you would be happy for me. You know, or family members or people you thought didn't even care about anything having to do with you. You're going to start realizing how triggered they are. I don't know. All right, so. We have the experimenter. I am strong and secure to experiment as I see fit. And that's funny because we have unbreakable and how it says I'm strong. So with it saying experiment, your future self is saying that there's something that you maybe are experimenting with right now, or that you should experiment with because it's going to bring you success. This could even be your future self coming in to say like if there's some type of new career path you want to take, or if there's something that you've just been feeling called to try, this is your chance to do it. Or like it doesn't even have to be like career stuff. It could even be, like I said, with well, I don't think I said this, but like it could be with dating, because maybe you end up dating someone that maybe isn't your usual type, or you end up dating someone that you didn't expect to date, or it's something like that. But your future self is saying, don't be afraid to switch it up. Don't be afraid to try something out of your comfort zone, because it ends up working out for you. Or maybe this is your future self. Well, yeah, actually, never mind. Okay, and then we have the leaders. I know how to lead because I know what needs to be done. So your future self is saying that and I see this is 23 and this is 5. So 5s could be significant. And this 5s are associated with change. So I do feel like your life is about to change in the most drastic way. And I even wonder if that's why snake came up, because snake can have to do with like shedding your skin. So yeah. The friend. I am my own best friend and magnetize other loving friendships. So, I did talk about a friend being low-key jealous, but this could also be new friends that come in. Maybe you end up having friends in high places, friends that help you with your career, a friend that turns into a lover. There's something with your friendships that are going to be very significant in the near future. And for some of you guys, this could even be something with like social media, especially because it says leader. So, and I'm getting goosebumps. Hold the fuck on. Because with triggers, see how she's looking at the phone and she's crying? And then it makes me think of someone seeing like all these positive things that's happening for you on social media, and then being a little triggered. So, okay, so let me see real quick, like, what time frame could be significant about this future, because we're talking about your future self. Like maybe we can get some messages from spirit regarding when this may come up, and we're also going to be pulling from the bowl of answers, y'all. So I went to go get the bowl of answers, and look what was right at the top. 555. Didn't I say 5s could be significant? And it says change, release the past, travel, try something new. Didn't I say try something new? Okay, well, we're going to pull more from the bowl of answers after I see what time frame or time could be significant about this future message from your future self. Okay, we have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. So Leo season, or even Aquarius season, which, I mean, this is a timeless reading, but Aquarius season could be significant. surrender to the divine. Full moon. So this is full moon. This is full moon. So some of these things could be happening around a full moon. We did just have a full moon. But like I said, this is timeless. So yeah. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So Gemini season could be significant, or even one of the mutable sign seasons. The next mutable sign season we have coming up is Sagittarius season, which is the next season after this one while I'm making this. But yeah, Sagittarius season, Gemini season, Virgo season, Pisces season, that could be significant. And then one last one. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So the fact that a win-win outcome is forecast definitely makes me think of like what we said here, like something you've been wishing for, praying for is coming very, very soon. Okay, and then a win-win outcome is forecast. So Aries season could be significant, or another cardinal sign season. So that's funny because after Sagittarius is Capricorn, which is a cardinal sign. And yeah, we just talked about Sagittarius season. So maybe the rest of this year, if you're watching this in 2025, I'm posting this in November 2025. So it could be significant, like the remaining months of the year, or Aries season, or yeah, one of the cardinal sign seasons: Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, Libra. Okay. All right. So let's pull a few messages from the Bowl of Answers. Not Cancer coming out. Okay. Not Libra coming out. Okay, so this could also even be like you're a cardinal sign. Maybe you're a cardinal sign, or someone you're dealing with is a cardinal sign. I don't know. Then we have I Want It All With You. Didn't I tell you? Your love life. Something about your love life is going to be very significant. February. So that is Aquarius as well. So there could be something happening in Aquarius season. Let go of the past. Didn't this? Yeah, this says release the past, and then we have let go of the past. So, yep. All new everything. Yeah, and then doesn't this say, yeah, new achievements? Yeah. So, okay. And then self-care, health needs to be your priority right now. So maybe this is, yeah, a message for you right now, because maybe your physical health needs to be, a priority. But I also am thinking about your mental health, because I feel like you've just been very, very stressed and worried. We literally have Aquarius. So Aquarius season could definitely be very, very significant for you guys. And it says innovative, eccentric, independent, humanitarian, intellectual, unconventional, visionary. So, yep. All right. So that was your reading, pile number 1. If it resonated with you, let me get a lightning bolt emoji, because I feel like some of this stuff is going to be very shocking, the way you just level up. And people are going to be shocked. They're going to be triggered. But there's going to be people that clap for you as well. So I'm clapping for you now. Congratulations in advance. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to join the Mystic Collective, like I said, it has daily collective readings, exclusive pick of cards, monthly rituals, astrological content, things like that. That information is in my bio. If you want to book a reading, if you want to tip me, if you want to follow me on social media, that information is below as well, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2, let's get into your reading all about messages from your future self. So we're going to see what's going on with you right now. Then we're going to get into messages from your future self. So yeah, also let me let you know, if you're interested in joining my membership, the Mystic Collective, where I post exclusive pick of cards, daily collective readings. We do monthly rituals, a lot of astrology hacks, all that good stuff. That information is below, okay? And if you want to book a reading, that information is below, okay? So yeah, let's get into it. So these first few cards are meant to be like, you know, what's going on with you right now. So we have Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords reversed. I actually want to put it like this. Okay. Pile number 2. So I feel like what could possibly be going on with you right now? Some of you guys could be thinking about maybe your love life. Is there someone that you're kind of questioning right now? Are you questioning someone? Maybe there's someone in particular, because it's, I don't know why the first thing that comes to mind, it's like some of you guys could be questioning a relationship. It could be a friendship, but it's also giving that you're questioning like a love relationship, because the Lover's here. And then we have this Face card. So it makes me think that maybe there's someone in particular that you are currently wondering, do you guys have a future together? Yeah, like you're wondering if you and someone have a particular future together, or it could be a friend. I'm more so picking up on love, but we'll throw friend in there. It could even be, since these are the Pentacles, you could also be wondering if like something that you're currently investing your time and energy into, you may be kind of like, is this even worth my time or energy? I'm putting my money into this. I'm putting my attention into it. Like you're maybe just wondering what could be the future if you continue along the path with this certain endeavor. Especially if some of you guys have recently decided to make some changes, or maybe you've been putting work into something and maybe you've been not seeing the results or something. And you may be wondering, like, should you keep investing your time, money, energy into it? But it's also making me think of a person, like wondering if you should continue to put your time, energy into a person, because you're just wondering if this person is as serious as you are as far as the future. Yeah, but this King of Pentacles, I mean, we gonna see what else the cards say, but the King of Pentacles definitely makes me think your future self. I would not be surprised if the next few cards that come out have something to do with your like investments being wise. The fact that you invested your time or energy into something, and maybe even your money, it's like it's going to turn out how you want it to turn out. But let's just stay in the present right now. So yes, I do feel like you're doing a lot of thinking about something that you've invested in, something that it's just been taking a while. So you probably were drawn to another pile. But yeah, it's just giving that you've invested into someone or something, and you're just wondering if things are gonna move into the future, or if this investment's gonna pay off, if all this energy and time that you're putting into something is gonna pay off. Excuse me, y'all. I don't know why I'm yawning right now. Okay, because what? And so I'm wondering if it has something to do with me yawning. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that you maybe get tired. Like maybe you're tired. Maybe you're tired of the BS. You're tired of putting your time and energy into something. Or maybe not tired of putting your time and energy into something, but maybe you're just like wondering if what you're like everything that you're doing is even gonna pay off in any shape or form at all. Okay. All right. So The next few cards are meant to be, you know, messages from your future self. So let's see. Yo, you cannot make this up. It also makes me want to tear up because I feel you, okay? Me and Spirit are like this, okay? Because I just knew it. We literally have CEO energy. Taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I'm the boss. I told you. 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 I just knew it. I just felt like some of you guys are... Yeah, something... Well, I did say love, but I also said business, that like maybe you're just wondering that time and energy and even money that you've been putting towards something is like you're wondering if it's worth it. Because it's just like, okay, why haven't I seen the breakthrough yet? Why haven't I seen the results yet? Why haven't I seen, like, you've just kind of been waiting patiently. Like, I feel like you've been putting in that work, though. You've been putting in that work, but you feel like, damn, I'm not really seeing the results that I want. Okay? And then... Oh my God, I love it. I love to see it because we have bag secured. And it says achieving goals, mission accomplished, financial stability, got it locked. I definitely think you were drawn to another pile, but it definitely makes me think like, yeah, you've been putting time and money and energy into something or someone. We're not going to get away from the love part of it, because I do feel like there's still some love things in here as well. But I do feel like, yeah, you've been putting your time and energy into taking a certain career path or with your business or something like that. And you're just like, okay, when am I going to see my breakthrough? When am I going to see more money come from this? When is my investment going to pay off? And I feel like it's definitely going to pay off. All right. So we also have inner child. Interesting. And it says healing childhood wounds, reconnecting with joy, playfulness restored, return to innocence. So I feel like another message from your inner self, I mean inner self, your future self, is that I feel like things are going to be less stressful when it comes to money and business and things like that. It's almost going to feel like what you're doing is a hobby, or what you're doing is, I mean, of course, not everything's just going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy every second. But I feel like, you know, you've been putting a lot of energy and time into doing things that you love. And I feel like it's going to pay off. It's paying off because I feel like, because literally I just saw my birthday on the little clock thing. And it just makes me think of like what you were born to do, especially with inner child. Like, you're doing like this idea that you've been putting your time and energy and money and stuff into. It was what you're born to do. So yes, maybe it took a while. Yes, maybe there were some hiccups, but I feel like you're about to make your inner child, or you've been making your inner child happy by doing these things, but the way you're about to accomplish, it's like, so basically, okay. I feel like you're accomplishing a childhood dream with this bag secured. Okay, I'm getting goosebumps. Okay. You're about to accomplish a childhood dream, something that, or maybe even a teenage dream or something like that. Now I'm hearing, you make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream, the way you turn me on, I can't sleep. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. Okay. But there's some type of dream, a long-held dream that is about to be accomplished. Like, I feel like you had this dream since you were a kid, or maybe since you were a teenager, maybe even since, I don't know, you were younger than you are now. And you're about to accomplish it. And yeah, I feel like Spirit is just saying, you know, keep going. keep pushing towards that dream or whatever. But I also feel like your future self is like, you have to believe it, because I'm also wondering if there's some childhood things that you've maybe been trying to work through, because maybe there were people in your childhood or maybe in the past that made you feel like, okay, you can't do this, you can't do this, this is not real. Like maybe tried to rain on your parade, tried to say your dreams weren't possible. So I do wonder if, yeah, you about to prove some naysayers wrong. Okay, so camera, and it says reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, perception. So yes, I feel like there's some childhood things, like I said, that you are going to be working through, especially with your perception, because I feel like there's been people in your past that have said like, hey, this is not real, this is not possible, this is stupid, this is, whatever. But with camera also being here, and making memories, and the fact that we have inner child is making me think that your future self is saying, you're about to be taking so many pictures because, or future self is taking so many pictures because of all of the wonderful things that are happening, especially because it says making memories. So I wonder if you're going to be doing a lot of traveling, but you're going to be having a lot of fun. And I feel like that's why camera's here, because you're going to be maybe getting a lot of it on camera. A lot of it's going to be on social media. A lot of it's going to be, I don't know, like you're going to be making a lot of memories, because the success you're about to experience is going to be like, well, damn. Like you're going to be living a life that you always wanted to live since you were a kid, a teenager, a young adult, or something like that. So I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of this on camera. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. Even though we're talking about future self, I feel like this is you right now, because you're kind of maybe a little confused by, maybe you don't see the exact results you want just yet, or maybe because certain people made you feel like what you wanted wasn't possible or something like that. And I feel like your future self wants you to get out of confusion, because you're on the right track. You've been doing the right things. I feel like you've been doing a lot of the right things, but the one thing that just needs to be done to get to where your future self is right now is believing in yourself, and to release the those little voices that say, hey, this is not real, this is stupid, like it's time to release that. Then we have past life C. The fact that we have past life reversed is definitely making me think maybe some past life things, but it's definitely giving your childhood. It's definitely giving your childhood. And the fact that this says learn from your past, I feel like that is spirit saying release the past. And I still happen to because I forgot to put this back in the bowl of answers, which I'm about to. It literally says release the past. So yeah. And then we also have partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. See, I'm telling you, you're going to be having a lot of fun. I'm telling you. I knew it. You're going to be having a lot of fun. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be taking a lot of pictures. There's a lot going on. Okay, so let's see what else. The intuitive. I am tuned into the energy of those I care about. Okay, so that right there, that is making me think that, especially because I ended up putting it right near CEO energy, I feel like you've already been getting messages from your future self that tells you, go here, do this, try this. And then I looked at the time, it's 3:22. So which equals 7, and that has to do with intuition. So excuse me, and I feel like you've been following your intuition. You've been following, yeah, you've just been following your intuition, those gut feelings that tell you to do certain things, but then maybe, right now you're feeling like, okay, I've been following my intuition. Where is my reward? Where is this life I've been seeing for myself? But I feel like your future self is saying, like, keep following that intuition because you are so on point and it's leading you in the right direction. The inspiration. I allow inspiration to fill me so I can inspire others. So I feel like your intuition has been your inspiration that tells you, like, hey, do this, do that, go here, try this. And maybe sometimes right now you feel stupid for following your intuition because you're like, okay, I'm following it, but I don't see what the point of all of this is. Like, why are you telling me to do this? Why are you know what I mean? But I also feel like through you following your intuitive inspiration, it's taking you on a certain path, and then you are meant to be, like, you're going to be an inspiration for a lot of people because, oh, I'm getting goosebumps because I feel like a lot of the things that you're about to experience or you've been experiencing, they're going to be like, they're almost going to be like, yeah, so like I was saying, I got interrupted, but I feel like your life is going to be like a testimony or something to people. And you're going to be an inspiration to a lot of people for them to follow their dreams. So I don't know if you are someone that, like, puts your content out there, whether it's like social media, maybe you have a podcast, maybe there's books. I don't know, but there's something about your story that's going to be very inspirational to a lot of people, basically, because you're going to be like a testimony. Your life is meant to be some type of testimony of, like, God and manifestation and all the things. And then we have the summoner. I ask for what I want because I deserve to get it. And if you look closely, she's like summoning this bird. And I feel like that's you guys. Like, you're going to be an inspiration with things having to do with, like, manifestation and God and, things like that, because of how you summon a lot of these things into your life. People are going to be like, well, how the hell did you do it? And you're going to be like, well, I don't know, whatever your story is, but it's going to have something to do with you having having trust in a higher power and trust in the universe and trust in the intuitive urges that, like, sent you in a certain direction. Okay? Love to see that, pal, too. So let's see. What season can you expect some of these things to happen in? We have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. That's funny because it's literally Scorpio season as I'm making this. But Taurus season could be significant as well because that's another time there will be a major transit with the moon in Scorpio. And then maybe another fixed sign season. So Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, what's the other one? Taurus. So the next fixed sign season we have coming up, that's Aquarius season, which, yeah, you were drawn to another pile because that Aquarius kept coming up in that pile. But, yeah. But some of this stuff, if you're watching this when I post this, a lot of this stuff is happening actually right now. A lot of this stuff is happening right now. Where maybe you been on this path for such a long time and you're just like, Spirit, I mean, damn. When is it my turn? When is my breakthrough? When am I going to see some type of, like, money from this or things going up for me or, And yep, it's coming in. Okay, a fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. That's funny because Aries is ruled by Mars as well as Scorpio. So, well, Scorpio is co-ruled, but so Libra season could have been significant, which was, before this season. And we had this full moon in Aries, which I don't know if it's because my moon is Aries, but that was just a very powerful full moon. Like, I feel like something unlocked for a lot of people. Okay. So yeah, this could another cardinal sign season could be significant. So Capricorn, which is coming up pretty soon, Capricorn season, um Aries season, Cancer season, Libra season, which I literally just talked about. But yeah, that could be very significant for you, so pay attention. All right. And meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So Pisces season could be significant, or one of the mutable sign seasons. So the next one we have coming up is Sagittarius season, which is right after Scorpio season. Uh, Sagittarius season, Pisces season, Gemini season, or Virgo season could be significant. All right, so let's pull something from the Bowl of Answers real quick. Oh, this one tried to come out. Let's see what it says. I want it all with you. Okay, so love is coming out. See, we didn't get a lot of love messages because I was picking up on love with the lovers, but there's definitely some love message coming in. So, because maybe you were wondering about someone, if you and this person have a future together. Three, finish that passion project. See, you've been getting intuitive signs about doing some type of project or something. So finish that passion project, get started, have fun, expand, talk to people, express yourself. So yeah, I feel like your future self is saying you're going to be having a lot of fun. I just love that for you. Oh wow, and I'm looking at the time and it's 3:30. Okay. Bro, didn't I talk about sevens? Literally, this says 777. And then it says good luck, miraculous events. Pay attention to your intuition. Called it. Yes. So this is you saying yes to your intuition, or yes, or your future self saying yes, like, oh, is it worth it, this time and energy I'm putting into something? Yes. That is funny as hell. I don't know if I cut it out, but literally the phone rang. The phone started ringing. So I do wonder if there's like some type of phone call you're about to get, or some type of email or something that you get suddenly where you're just like, bro, this changes everything. Whew, I'm getting goosebumps. And then even how this says talk to people. Y'all about to get some type of email or something that changes everything. I'm getting goosebumps all over my body. This literally says 555, change. Something's coming in that's about to change everything, and your future self is telling you, like, this is happening very, very soon, in the next couple of days, maybe. So yeah, travel, change, adapt, experiment. Life is shifting in a major way. I can't with you. Oh, bro. It says a few days. I'm done with y'all. Pisces. And look, we have Pisces right here. So Pisces season could be significant. But as I'm making this, where's the moon today? Is it in Pisces? I don't think so. Let's actually look. We're live. Looking up where the moon is today. Oh no, the moon's in Cancer today. But yeah, Pisces season could be significant, or maybe the moon will be in Pisces that day, because the moon changes signs every few days. So maybe you'll notice that the moon's in Pisces on that day when you get this phone call. Maybe you'll be receiving a phone call from a Pisces. I don't know. But that could be significant. And then look, some more travel, bikinis, plane tickets. So Pisces has to do with travel. And then we have travel, and then we have Pisces right here. So I think Spirit team is saying, one, you're about to be doing a lot of traveling, a lot of moving around. But it's also making me think that if you do something with like content creation or something like that, your work is about to be seen by people all over the world. I'm getting goosebumps. So we'll just leave it right there. Pile number 2. If it resonated with you, let me get some money bags in the comments, because yeah, you're securing the bag. You're securing the bag. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to tip me, book a reading, you want to join the Mystic Collective where I post daily collective readings, exclusive pick a cards, monthly rituals, astrology hacks, things like that. That information is below, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. Those of you that chose pile number 3, let's get into your reading all about messages from your I was about to say your super self, your future self. Okay, super self, future self. What y'all got going on, pile 3? That is so funny. I got a little bit of wine right here. I feel like we haven't looked at the cards yet, but I feel like you're going to be celebrating very, very soon. Because I said I wasn't going to drink any wine until I was done. Till I was done doing this reading. But I ended up getting a glass anyway. But I feel like a lot of you guys are about to be celebrating wine. I said celebrating wine. Celebrating a win. I see you clinking your glass with other people. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see what comes up. But also, let me let you know, if you're interested in joining the Mystic Collective, which is my membership, where you well, not where you, but I post daily collective readings. We do astrological readings, astrological transit readings, exclusive pick a cards, all that good stuff. All right, so that information is below. All right, so yes, pile 3. Let's see what's going on with you right now, and then we're gonna get into the messages from your future self. Okay, so we have 6 of Cups. And you know what's funny? This card has to do with like a reunion. 2 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Ooh, that's like one of my favorite cards in a tarot deck. Bruh. I'm sorry. We have 4 of Wands. Look at them. They're literally dancing. They're celebrating. Bro, I knew it. I knew it. I mean, this is in the now position, but look at how this looks. See how she's looking? She's like independent. Or, well, this card is associated with independence, but see how she's by herself, and then she's looking over to this 4 of Wands right here? This definitely makes me feel like y'all already sense it. I feel like all these piles were connected today, but I feel like you already sense like something's about to come. I wonder if some of you guys are about to get married or engaged or something like that. Like I think I'm getting ahead of myself, but some of you guys are gonna be engaged and or married in the very near future. And this is your future self coming in to tell you like, hey, yeah, you got married, you got engaged or whatever, but I definitely feel like you sense some type of victory right now. You sense that something's coming that you're going to be celebrating in the very near future. But anyway, let's talk more so about right now. We'll get into the future. But with this 6 of Cups and this 2 of Wands, it's so funny because 6 plus 2 is 8, and then we have 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. So I definitely feel like you may be experiencing some endings right now. A lot of endings. Maybe you walked away from a job. Maybe you walked away from a relationship. Maybe you walked away from where you live. Maybe a career path. But I definitely feel like you're walking into something else. That's why I feel like I'm sensing something with like relationships or something, because maybe like you just walked away from a relationship, or maybe it was in the past, like recent past, I don't know, but you walked away and it led you right to something else. Because 9 of Pentacles can have to do with like being independent, being by yourself or whatever. And then you're walking to this 4 of Wands where you see these 2 people celebrating. So I do feel like there is maybe something coming in the near future where like you're going to be celebrating. People are going to be celebrating you. Some type of accomplishment, some type of good news, and it's like you sense it in your bones. Maybe you've been dreaming about this. Maybe you've been dreaming and sensing like, yeah, something big is coming in the very near future. So, yeah, congratulations in advance. This is also making me think, this could be for a select few, but this is also making me think those of you that are like single mothers, you're maybe right now you're like doing a lot of stuff by yourself, you're single, but I feel like you are about to step into a season where you're getting more help. And I'm also wondering for some of you guys, y'all finding a stepdaddy, stepmama, like this for a select few, like I said, select few, but yeah. This could also be if there's something having to do with your living situation that is about to be handled for you. If you're worried about something having to do with a living situation right now, whether it's like maybe you're trying to move, or maybe you're worried about the rent, or maybe you're you want to buy a house, it's something like that. And I feel like I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but I feel like you're going to have the money that you need to move, to pay your rent, to buy the house, to I'm also hearing first home buyer's loan. So I'm hearing her first home buyer's loan or some type of loan. You're getting some type of loan or grant, or I don't know. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so let's get into what your future self is saying. Catfish. Oh, Jesus. Pretending to be someone else online, fake profile, deceptive images, not who you think I am. And then we have poker face. Hiding true feelings, impossible to read, emotionally detached, you'll never know. So, actually, I want to see what else comes out. Because what? Hidden agenda. Okay. And that's a secret intentions, manipulation disguised as kindness, hidden motivations, too helpful to trust. So yeah, I definitely feel like there is, with this poker face and catfish and hidden agenda, this is very interesting that all of these are coming out in the future position. Because I don't think you're a catfish. I feel like this is imposter syndrome. This could be what you're currently going through right now, imposter syndrome, where, especially with this 6 of Cups, you could still right now feel a little stuck in the past. Because I feel like you see these visions. You see these visions, but then you're just like, nah, I don't know if that's real. I don't know about that. I don't know if that's real. Maybe. But you're just not sure if what you want is gonna actually happen. So maybe you sometimes feel like an imposter for maybe setting intentions or and then my phone lit up, so maybe I'm onto something. But yeah, maybe when you say affirmations, maybe when you claim, like, when you get the signs from spirit and you're like, I'm claiming this, but then you're like, I don't know, man. It hasn't happened yet, so I don't know. And then you may sometimes feel like there's a hidden agenda, like even how it says too helpful to trust. And I feel like spirit has been possibly giving you sign after sign, maybe about marriage, maybe about the things that are coming for you in your future, but you be like, nah, I don't know about that. But then I also wonder if, like, in your future self is saying that there's a lot of discernment that you're going to be gaining. Maybe you'll be gaining a lot of discernment. I don't know, because I feel like you're going to be able to tell as well when people have hidden agendas, or when people um are talking shit, or I don't know, something like that as well, that you will be able to pick up on. But I do feel like currently right now you are maybe struggling with imposter syndrome, but it's time to work through that. Okay, so let's see. Loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. That's so funny, because see how this says too helpful to trust. And I feel like with loyalty coming up, I feel like that's spirit trying to say, they're loyal to you. Like your intuition is loyal to you. These signs are loyal to you. So don't doubt them. Don't doubt those signs you keep getting. Um don't doubt them. And I feel like, with that, with loyalty as well, it's like you trusting your intuition and taking heed of what it says, and that's what leads you to the success that your future self is experiencing. But this is also making me think that because for some of you, this has to do with a person in particular, and maybe you feel like, oh, they have a hidden agenda, because maybe they're sometimes hard to read. Maybe sometimes they're a little hard to read. Maybe sometimes they aren't, I don't know, like, it's just giving that sometimes they're hard to read, because maybe there's like, they are maybe more so aloof or detached or something like that. And you're like, maybe they're catfish, maybe they're, when I say catfish, I don't think you're getting catfished on the internet. I mean, unless you are, but you just wonder what someone's true intentions are. But your future self is saying that they're loyal. They're actually loyal. And you can believe them. It may seem like there's a hidden agenda, but there isn't. There actually isn't. So yeah, let's see. Divine feminine, yin feminine energy. So I feel like what's next, or your future self is saying that you're going to be, I don't know, just stepping fully into your power. Like your future self is in their full power. And you could be male or female. This divine feminine energy is just making me think of like your intuition, truly trusting your intuition, but also like tapping into your intuition for answers, like not just seeing the signs, but actually being able to be like, hey, spirit, I don't know what's going on. Give me a vision, give me a sign, and tapping it in like in that way. But I also feel like this is you in receptive mode. Like there's going to be a lot that's given to you. Because you see how this hidden agenda card, there's a gift. I mean, of course it's hidden agenda, but I feel like there's a lot of your divine, or not your divine, your future self is saying there's a lot of gifts coming your way. This could be from people. This could literally be from people, but it's like gifts from the universe for trusting your intuition. But this could also be like I was talking about. Some of y'all are possibly getting married. I don't know. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. And then we have hopeless. Yes, sinking, despair, falling apart. I feel like that's what's causing the cloudy judgment. Like maybe currently you feel like you're stuck. You feel like nothing's working out. You feel like nothing's shifting, nothing's changing. Something like that. But spirit is saying that's your cloudy judgment that's making you feel like nothing's working for you, nothing's gonna work out. That's, I don't know, making you feel a little pessimistic, and that you just shouldn't even trust the signs that you're getting. But I feel like this loyalty card is spirit saying like, or your higher self saying, or your future self I meant, is saying that you should trust your intuition because it is going to lead you in the right direction. Don't keep being in this hopeless energy of like, oh, I guess I should just give up, or I guess love isn't in the cards for me, or I don't see this happening for me, I don't see that happening for me, you know? So yeah, I feel like that's your higher self being like, yeah, things actually do end up working out for you, whether it's a living situation, getting that house, a relationship, something like that. It ends up actually working, and your judgment is not cloudy. Okay, we have the transformer. I transform myself as a caterpillar. Caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. Yeah, see. And I feel like your higher self is wanting you to get out of this hopeless energy and to step more into this divine feminine energy. What is that random noise I just heard? Okay. It wants you to step into this divine feminine energy, because the more you step into this energy, you're going to transform into a butterfly and see your life work out in ways where you're just like, what the fuck is going on here? And then it's so funny because there's a butterfly on this card, but let's see what it says. The partners, I keep my word and put my partnership first in all ways. I'm telling you, thank you for the clarity, spirit, because I definitely feel like, I know I kind of mentioned love in the other piles too, but this pile in particular, this one in particular, I feel like you were probably drawn to another pile because it kind of came up, but then it took a turn towards career and money and stuff. But this pile, I feel like you're either manifesting, yeah, love is coming in. Love is definitely coming in. But for those of you that are already with someone, I think, wait, no, there was one other pile where it did have more love in it. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I feel like marriage or engagement or some type of long-term partnership is here. And I think, didn't I say step parent? Yeah, you're going from this to this. You're going from single to boot up, single parent to two-parent household. Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, and then we have the lustful. I embrace my individuality and sexuality as sacred gifts. And that's funny because I kept talking about independence, but then we have sexuality. So I do feel like you're going from single to boot up, your sex life being dry to being very spicy. Okay, but I do feel like, especially because lustful is here, I feel like some of you guys are possibly with someone that things are very lusty. There's a very lustful energy between you and someone, and you're just kind of like, I mean, is this going to be anything serious? And I feel like it is. I feel like this person actually wants to be loyal to you. But for those of you that are maybe with, or you're not with someone right now, it may start off a little lusty, where maybe it's like a situationship, or like a maybe like a situationship or something, and then it ends up turning into something deeper. So I love that for you. Okay, so let's see when some of this stuff is going to start coming in, and we're also going to pull from the bowl of answers. The end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. So Capricorn season could be significant or Cancer season could be significant. But what's funny is that the fact that it says the end of a tough cycle, and remember I was just talking about this independent card. I mean, this card doesn't really have anything to do with being like down and out or anything, but I do feel like for some of you that are single parents, I feel like there's someone coming in to like step up and help you with the kids. And of course, like, I'm not saying that you just forgetting the other parent or whatever, but for some of you guys that could be the case where that other parent is not around and this person is stepping up as like a bonus parent, you know? So love that. Okay, let's see what else. Be significant adjustments are required. Okay, and this says third quarter moon, so maybe pay attention to the moon phases. Like something could be coming in when the moon phase is like at the third quarter. And let's see what else. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. So that's interesting that both of these are full moons. So something is like gonna happen around a full moon. It could be full moon in Capricorn, full moon in Aquarius, or Capricorn in Aquarius season. And it's funny because as I'm recording this, Capricorn season is coming up soon, and then Aquarius season is right after that. So there could be something significant about Capricorn season and Aquarius season, or Cancer season and Leo season, maybe both. And it also makes me think of how, like, I'm wondering if any of you guys have cardinal and fixed in your chart. Cardinal signs are Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, Aries. Fixed signs are Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus, because it's making me think of how Jupiter is currently in Cancer and it's moving into Leo. So that transit could be significant for you as well, because maybe you have major Cancer placements or Leo placements, and when Jupiter is in those, well, it's in Cancer right now, so maybe right now the next like year or two is going to be significant when it comes to some of these things I listed here, because you're going to be seeing a lot of like positive changes happening for you in your love life when Jupiter moves into those signs, possibly. Okay, oops. So yeah, let's get something from the Bowl of Answers. Oh my goodness, Eli poured water on this because he's a hater, and I have no idea what this says. I think it says blessed. Yeah, it says blessed. That's funny because she's a Leo. She's definitely a Leo. And I think she was born on a full moon because she's a Leo. And then I think her moon's Aquarius. So there could be something about that, like something about Leo season or Aquarius season that's very significant about with all of this. Okay, we have Aries, and I did list Aries. So Aries season could be significant as well. 555, travel, change, adapt, experiment. Life is shifting in a major way. Yeah. And then we have Aquarius. That is funny. So Aquarius definitely could be significant. Aquarius season. Maybe you have, like I said, a fixed sign in your chart. So yeah. Have more faith. Yes, see, and how I was talking about with this hopeless card, I feel like your future self wants you to get out of that hopeless energy, because you're about to experience a lot of blessings when it comes to your love life. It could be a lot, I mean, all areas of your life, but this pile in particular definitely makes me think love life, like all across the board. Okay, So that was your reading, pile number 3. If it resonated with you, let me get some heart emojis in the comments. If you want to tip me, if you want to join the Mystic Collective for daily collective readings, astrological readings, exclusive pick a cards, things like that, that information is below. If you want to book me for a reading, that's below. If you want to follow me on social media, that's below too. Okay, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.